My name is Yusef Taylor for Askanwi Media. My question is very simple, and I would like to direct it to the Honorable Minister. The Gambian public have really been lamenting this electricity issue and the timing. Some of them are saying, especially the elite class, the ministers, from the president up, they are all enjoying generators, solar, all kinds of alternative sources of electricity. Their meat is not getting destroyed over the recent fest. What's your response to that? That you people definitely don't feel what the public is saying. And that's one of the reasons why your press releases, when they come out, is far from what people are experiencing every day. That this government is out of touch with what the everyday Gambian is going through.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'll start with you, Yusef. I think that's a very important question. I think there is a perception out there that ministers are not also suffering, but that is not true. We are suffering like every other Gambian with this challenge. And I think it's unfair for us to have that perception that ministers have solars in their house. Why is the evidence? As far as I know, I don't have a solar in my house. And sometimes I struggle with my kids in the morning for them to have solar to go to school. And that is the fact. But I understand. And that brings my question to the gentleman who says things are getting worse. Maybe he's young, that is why. When Barrow came to Panton, there was definitely a movement that went to the Westfield. For what? To protest against the lack of electricity in this country. How things, for the past 2 years, who has complained about electricity? If it was a failure, they would have been complaining for the past 2 years. But there was no single complaint. In fact, we expanded access to every part of this country. How is that a failure? Failure is when there is a constant lack of electricity, like we've seen in other African countries, where every 3-4 days is when you get electricity, every 5 days. Some, in fact, you don't even expect it. In some countries, yes, not very, I don't want to name countries. You don't even expect it. If it comes, they organize a barbecue because electricity has arrived. Here, for the past 2 years, we've been providing constant electricity to the public. For the past 2 years, constant electricity. Now there's a glitch, a challenge. For 2 weeks, and we are calling it a failure. It's like you have your wife who's been cooking for you for the past 2 years, delicious meal. Then 2 days she didn't cook, and you say she's a bad wife. Now I'm just giving an example. For the past 2 years, she's been cooking delicious food for you. No, but who controls timing? The machine doesn't know what is Tobaski or Christmas. The machine doesn't know that. The equipment doesn't know that. Our wish is for every Gambian to enjoy their Tobaski. That is our wish as a government. What do we gain from making sure that Gambians suffer? What do we gain from it? It's not good for us politically. If we are to decide, nobody will go without electricity in this country. Nobody. And water. But remember, we inherited a bad system. We have not done any significant investment in electricity and water in this country for the past 30, 40, 50 years. And we've added over 50 megawatts to the grid since 2017 to date. All we ask for is for the public to bear with us. We are going to solve this problem, just like we've solved many other problems that this country has faced. When the ferry crisis started, there was so much news about the ferry. Who's talking about the ferry now? That 2 weeks when there was no ferry, it was like the country was collapsing. The most important is that we're a government that listens, and we listen to the public, and we are going to solve this problem very soon. And this will be a thing of the past. No country goes without problems. It's not possible. Even as a human being, sometimes you get sick. Do you say, I'm sick? God, the timing is bad. It's Tobaski and I'm sick. Do you say that? That God, the timing is bad? How can I get sick before Tobaski? Do you say that? This could happen anytime. It could happen on the eve of elections, in fact. The most important thing is we are doing everything possible to make sure we stabilize the situation. And let's look at the bigger picture. For over 100 years, there are communities in this country with no electricity, never in their entire life. Now they have it. That's good news. And nobody said anything about it. Nobody even said, government, thank you. But just 2 weeks. And it's not like it's total blackout, 24 hours. No. We said there's a problem. Bear with us. We're going to ration it. And it's like the whole world is collapsing. And he calls it a failure. It's not a failure. It's a challenge. No. So and then you talk about equipment. How can you? There are many factors that can make equipment break down. It could be the quality of the equipment itself. So, what we are asking for, and what NAWEC is saying, is that bear with us. We are going to solve the problem, and not that we are not empathetic to the public. We are as ministers. My mom is in Brikama. She calls me at night. Huh? She calls me. I feel it, but it's beyond my control. If I had the powers, I'd make sure that she has light at night, so she doesn't sleep under the hot atmosphere. But this is the situation. And I think when countries face a challenge, let us solve it together and help each other to solve it. And sometimes, some people use it politically. They just use it in a manner in which it is wrong. They politicize it. They politicize people's challenge, which is wrong. So I think for me, that is it. Fred, to answer your question, we are going through the same pain and the same challenge as ministers as well. We are human beings. Even if a minister is having solar at home, can you afford to give solar to your father and your mother and your uncle and your brother? Your family members are also suffering. So we're all suffering with this, but we understand it's a challenge. It's beyond our control. Isn't it? Thank you.